Hi everybody, clearing. Okay, so this is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in. I'm just going to dive right in and ask, what is the cutting edge of spiritual evolution for the Divine Masculine Collective today that I'm tuning into? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us where the Divine Masculines are at. Oh wow, one moment. I hit the floor. We are getting Temple of Amethystia, Tranquility, Patience, and Disillusion, and Rescued Reflections, Divination, Intuition, and Inner Vision. So they are very much deep in meditation is what I'm getting. The Divine Masculines, this is the equivalent of a hermit mode, really looking at not pushing too quickly with things that they want to change in their life, knowing that for things to evolve naturally, there has to be an authentic aspect to it, and that peace and stability, patience, flow need to be included. And they are definitely looking at their own intuitive abilities to discern what the divine wants them to be doing at this time is what I'm getting. So very much intuitively led. A lot of that third eye color and crown chakra, purple and indigo there. Okay, so jumping right into it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing me, and the beautiful people who join me here. What are the Divine Masculines thinking about the connection? What are they feeling for the Divine Feminine? Saw the King of Wands. What are they wishing for the connection today? What actions are they taking? What is the biggest challenge for the Divine Masculines right now? What is the Spirit Guidance solution for that? And where is the connection going in the near future? Okay. Shuffle the clarifiers. And 2, 3. Just take a moment while I'm doing this to clear away the fear. Stay open, come into presence, and here we go. Okay, what are the Divine Masculines thinking about the connection today? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Didn't we see this coming up in the reverse yesterday? With forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Okay, so this immediately shows that the Divine Masculines are coming into the awareness that some of the things that they're wanting to change in their lives at this point have to do with some of their own inner child wounding, possibly regarding their father. So they're seeing through some dynamics, they're seeing through some of the imprinting that they've had regarding the choices of their father, the relationship with the father or not in their lives, and forgiving themselves. They're forgiving themselves for following in their father's footsteps or for rebelling because of any kind of disintegration experienced regarding the dynamic and their father. So this is really beautiful. They're having their minds are being open to something that they didn't fully integrate before now. They may have had this as a concept. They may have been aware of the dynamic in the past, but for whatever reason, specifically regarding the connection with you, Divine Feminine, they are seeing how they have patterned after whatever the imprinting was regarding their own father with you in this connection. So they are seeing how that dynamic has influenced the way that they've shown up regarding you. And I'm specifically seeing how they learned to show up in relationship, or the fears that they've had that have kept them from going forward on this connection with you because of certain examples that their own fathers gave them that they didn't want to repeat. I'm very much seeing that they're understanding that it's not entirely the same thing as what their fathers chose, but they're also seeing the humanity in the decisions of their fathers. They're seeing the truth regarding something that's happened in their histories and how it applies to your connection. And they're allowing that to instruct them with compassion and to dissolve that karmic agreement between them and their fathers. So they're forgiving their fathers, they're forgiving themselves, and they are forgiving you, because I'm also feeling that there has been some projection and some criticism against you, Divine Feminine, for being a representation of the disintegration that they experienced regarding something their fathers demonstrated to them in their past. They're unhooking you and the connection from that lower vibrational fear or worry that dynamic was what was playing out between the two of you. Big stuff. Okay, like all the things that come out in these readings, we're really getting the insider scoop in the developmental journey of the Divine Masculines. I'm so thankful for that. Okay, so here we are with what are the Divine Masculines feeling for you, Divine Feminine? Magician in the reverse. And devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Okay, so the Divine Masculines know that they have not been manifesting divine loving connection with you, Divine Feminine. They know that your connection deserves so much more than they have done in the past. With this Magician in the reverse, this can be anything from having manipulated the situation because they weren't seeing it for what it was because of the lens of this disintegration regarding the father. And so now that they have worked through that karmic issue, karmic growth curve, they're seeing how they have inadvertently or deliberately sabotaged or manipulated your connection and not given it this amazing devotion that it truly deserves. And that's doing something on the heart level. I'm actually being told I should pull a clarifier on that. So yeah, let's just get one more card to see what that is. I'm juggling between decks here. We're gonna do Wild Unknown. So what can we know? Yeah, okay, we got one on the floor. All these cards going onto the floor. It is the Five of Cups in the reverse. So Divine Masculines are very much seeing the potential for the love to have been there all along, even when they were projecting that unhealed dynamic, specifically regarding father. Take that how it resonates, and their lack of showing the devotion or not being able to see the love. We saw recently in the connection that both masculine and feminine were looking at unrequited love from the past. So Divine Masculine's really gone deeply into this in the heart space and understanding that your connection really truly does deserve this commitment. You are loved unconditionally. So Divine Feminines, just embrace that. Your Divine Masculine truly understands that you love them no matter what, and they love you. They can't deny the love, and they're seeing the light. They're seeing through their own actions or non-action in the past, and really understanding that through it all there is profound devotion. And they're learning to trust their spiritual guidance, because obviously there's a connection there, and there has been connection despite any confusion that has played out in the past. The connection still has been there, and the Divine Masculines are seeing and being thankful because the connection has progressed despite these overlay of any disintegration regarding father healing. Okay, so what is the Divine Masculine wishing for the connection today? Ooh, Page of Swords, clarified by focused intention. So this is a card of learning. It's investigative reporting too. It's like asking for details from friends or looking on social media or trying to sleuth a little bit more information. Because of the father healing, I'm really getting that this has freed them up to go on a bit of a memory lane treasure hunt, to really tell themselves an accurate story, to study the new assessment of your connection based on being free from how they were projecting a negative. They're now wanting to rewrite the story with a positive and focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So they're telling themselves the joy story about your connection. They're wanting to tell themselves the loving facts. They don't want to hold your connection any longer in a place of negative judgment. They want to be grateful for you, Divine Feminine. That is their wish. Okay, what actions are they taking? Temperance and Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So they know that the healing is coming, that they are healing, that each step that they take is good enough in this moment. It's bringing me back to this tranquility and patience in this card, and really trusting their intuitive guidance based on accurate assessment from this healed place. Really knowing that they are on this journey. Whether they're conscious of the twin flame journey or not, they know that it is a progression with you. They know that you are learning from each other energetically or at a distance or even consciously, that there is this beautiful interchange between the two of you, and the actions they're taking are continuing on. They're being encouraged to keep going with your connection, to take just the next step from this new healed version, which is absolutely beautiful. So they know that to run and reject does not bring happiness, and so they're embracing the journey just a little bit more deeply there. Specifically with tranquility and patience, and just allowing it to inform them with less judgmental assessments, and just, gratitude is coming again. The dissolution of the falsehoods is really what I'm seeing, and Divine Masculines having patience with themselves and giving themselves that reality check of just allowing the lower vibrational things to teach them what needs to be released, and to honor what is there when all of that garbage is gone. Okay, so what is the challenge for Divine Masculines? Oh, the Queen of Wands. This is you, Divine Feminine. And call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So yeah, the Queen of Wands is in her power. The challenge is that you, Divine Feminine, are taking charge of your life. You are truly activated. You're hearing the call. The Divine Masculine knows that you are somebody that is fully following spirit guidance and taking action in your life. That's the challenge, because they understand the proximity that they're at regarding that, and the challenge is what to do about seeing you so activated in your life. Interesting energy. I'm hearing that as an inspiration, but it's also a bit daunting for some. Okay, so what is the spirit guidance regarding that challenge? Two of Wands and supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust. Wow, so this Two of Wands is sometimes a card of leaving an existing family situation, an existing connection. With cord cutting here, The divine masculines know that they need to venture out of their comfort zone, venture away from home base, from familiar territory. This is the spirit guidance. Divine masculine, put yourself out there energetically, out of your comfort zone. Cut cords to anything that is a lower vibrational tether that's holding you back. Your divine feminine truly is activating in her life, and divine masculine, you are being pulled. You are being invited energetically to catch up, to initiate some of those things in your own process and your own life. Trust that you will be safe. Trust that you will be taken one step at a time. You're starting to feel, divine masculine, that this unfolding is a destined path, that it is one foot in front of the other, that you are being given signs and synchronicities. The healing is taking effect. Your divine feminine is a light to you. Continue to follow that guidance. Continue to know you are supremely protected. In this, your connection is protected. You can hold peace, tranquility, and have patience that it's all unfolding the way it's supposed to. Continue to follow divine guidance and know that it's all happening with this beautiful protection. I can't say that enough. That idea that not only are you not being destructive because you care so much, divine masculine, but that this process is benevolent and you are safe. It is divinely guided. Look at your heart. It is written on your heart. Allow that to deepen your trust for this process, for this journey, for continuing to step out of your comfort zone, to see things for what they are. And today, to look past that father wounding and to practice forgiveness fully. And to see your connection healing and healed, and the way that you're showing up in your connection as safe and healed, and it wasn't, or it isn't what you thought it was through the lens of that disintegrated vantage point. And so now step out of your comfort zone and dare to be inspired by it. See what it has to offer you when those lower connotations are removed. Okay, where is the connection going? We have 3 of Cups. This is joy and divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So yeah, this is coming into friendship, true friendship. This is camaraderie. I'm getting that this is a massive healing between the masculine and feminine, because the masculine is truly seeing their projections onto the feminine regarding their own imprinting and what a masculine should be, regarding what they had demonstrated from their fathers. And so there is a newfound friendship that is growing between the masculine and feminine from the masculine side, because he's now seeing that he has valid and healed things to offer, and so does the feminine, free from those previous fears. True friendship is starting, and your light, divine masculine, is actually coming in to support the feminine. So this is beautiful, feminines, because now that that block isn't there, now that the masculines have seen, they'll be more forthcoming with their genuine light to you, because they're not afraid that that's going to be taken advantage of because of the fears regarding the father. Take that how it resonates for your situation, masculines. How beautiful. Okay, so for the, we'll do Starseed. For the divine feminines watching, what is it we can see? We get the great elation, reconfiguration, cycles, and gratitude. So just know, divine feminines, that the whole thing is shifting up right now as the divine masculines remove that false belief regarding the imprinting and their fathers. The whole connection is being reconfigured, and they are taking their power back for what is appropriate and true, and how they can show up in your situations. Cycles are coming to an end. Be thankful, divine feminines. Rejoice, divine feminines. This is a beautiful energy. And for Divine Masculines, what can we see? Thank you, Divine Creator. What is it that the Divine Masculines can benefit from hearing? Nothing's coming out. Oh, something wanted to. One more time. Oh, there we go. Dimensional planes of perception number 5, spiritual strength, virtue, and valor. So take heart, Divine Masculines. Now that you see that the father wounding no longer applies, or maybe possibly didn't apply to this situation in the first place, understand the strength, the valor, the virtue that you've demonstrated to work that puzzle and come through it with flying colors. It isn't too late. You've seen it, and now this beautiful gift to you. Because of your diligence and hard work, you have overcome that. You have received valor. You are victorious in this. There is virtue with having stuck through it with your Divine Feminine and this journey so that you could overcome that. And this truly has supported you into healing generational things and the connection with your Divine Feminine. Well done. Many blessings, and I will see you all tomorrow.